Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel, where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites, and hopefully add some awesome games to your backlog. Hey, MattyKO, you might have heard of this guy out there on the YouTubes. MattyKO has thrown down the gauntlet again on the Goat Force Gaming channel. Matty took a loss with Antonio. He has kicked off another war between our channels, now using IMELDA. And Matty, Matty had a really, really good run. Matty achieved 21,000 kills and a stage clear. So, really got my work cut out for me here, and not sure if we're going to be able to stop Matty with IMELDA. Now, I'm going to give it just the best try that I can, but have to say at the top, really, really respectable run by Matty. Let's see here. I am going to go in the direction of the knives, and we'll see what we can do. And I watched his video as well, because you got to keep eyes on Matty. He, as far as I can tell, he played a clean game. Now, I'd have to have others, take a look at the footage and verify, but as far as I can tell, without pulling in the proper authorities, Matty did offer up a clean game. So there's that, too, So good for you, Matty. Good for you, man. All right, so fires one more projectile, or we could go in the direction of the candelabradora. I think we're gonna have to expand the path of damage by quite a bit, because towards the end of his run, man, oh man, things were looking pretty fine for Mr. KO. So we're gonna need a wide path of damage happening. Now the nice thing about IMELDA is that there's a bonus to experience gain. I believe it's every 5 levels she expands the experience gain by a little bit, so she gets a nice bonus. So we have that to look forward to. We'll see a little bit faster of a climb than usual in our vanilla runs, I should say. We are going to go with garlic. I still would love to see the garlic evolved all the way. I have yet to see that happen. So maybe we'll try for that today too, as kind of a sub goal of just beating MattyKO into the ground. All right, so I think we're gonna go. We'll keep the knife action happening. It was funny. I was telling Matty the other day, because he and I are, about to partner up on Vagante. I was telling him, boy, what do you do here? I like the lightning ring as well. We're gonna go garlic. Right now our channels are at war for this series, but we're about to create a very strategic alliance, and I think that's going to throw the kids off. What are the kids going to say? You have to think of the children, right? So I don't know. We'll figure something out. We'll get our PR teams on it. All right. I wouldn't mind the Santa water, but I don't want to be stretched too thin. I want to be able to have some evolutions along the way. So you kind of gotta, you pick your 3 or 4 items that you want to try and go deep with. I'd say garlic is one of them for me. I wouldn't mind the magic wand either, or the knives. I think the knives are really good. But you got to have more going than just the knives because they only take care of one direction. That's the downfall of the knives. Let's go magic wand. Okay. So yeah, you know, we've just got to get ultra powered like he did. But we have to do it sooner. I think that's really the key here. Yeah, the Pachon is good too. Don't want to turn down a Pachon. Actually, both of the birds are really good. Okay, what do we got here? It's going to take more than singles, folks, if we're going to do this. Yeah, I still don't know how Matty ended up with that double fiver. But like I said, you know, you got to watch that guy. Now, let's go garlic. I think the garlic will help expand the circle of death that we're trying to build towards. Well, they're all new, so I guess we're going lightning ring. By the way, in case I didn't state, you know, we're both playing vanilla. That's why I refunded all the upgrades in the beginning there, so everybody can see that, you know, this is a legit run. Okay. I think we got to keep just expanding upon the area of death, and Candelabra Door is one of the really good ways of doing that. It's a great support item to have in your repertoire. All right. Okay, so we're a little bit surrounded at this point, which is quite all right. Actually be okay if they wanted to dump some more enemies on me right now. Could help with the score gathering. Just trying to scoop up as many gems as I can. At the cost of damage here and there, but I mean, you know, it'll end up being worth it in the long run. Be careful with what I'm saying, because I'm giving away strategies to Matty. You know, he'll do anything that gives him an edge on the goat. Okay. All right, so we got the Santa water. Another single, though. You know? So we know my thoughts on that. Okay. Give us those gems. I like the greens, or maybe a light turquoise if you prefer. Okay. You know, hard not to go this way. We're going to start hitting them sooner. Right? Because of the garlic. And we're going to find out, you know, we're going to find out if this was the right way to go or not. I like those big beefy bullets that you get from the Candelabradora. Okay. Oh! Boy. I need some floor chicken in my life. My life for my life. Now let's see if there's. Thought maybe we get lucky. All right, bats. Give it up. 2 bats. gonna go back over there and see if there's some chicken in those torches. Okay, let's, oh man, gotta do it. Gotta do it. You know, I'll be honest, even if it's not the best thing to do for the score, I want to see that damn garlic evolved so badly that I'm willing to take one for the team here. I've gotten close with it. It just hasn't happened yet all the way. Okay, let's grab the magnesis. That'll be good. Let's go one more projectile, and we'll go knifey. Okay, good, good, good. Oh boy. We'll go that one, just because it helps everything. Those knives are starting to get big. Yep. Okay. Glad we got a little bit of health back. Wow, took them out. We're starting to get to that that zone of power that I like. Hopefully it came soon enough. We won't know until we get closer to the end, until we've got a better understanding of, you know, what our build is looking like overall. Oh, okay. I like a good three-way. Wow, another unexpected. That's what she said, right? Okay, so we got a ring, we got 2 wands. Well, that's good. That's good. We're gonna get an extra projectile maybe out of it. We are. Okay. All right. So certainly for the ring. How about? Okay. Good. Good. You love to see it. You just do. And we've got another level up right around the corner here. All right. You know, the empty tome is a good one to have too. It's a nice support item that's important. Just like the candelabra door, you know, operates very similarly in terms of kind of coating your entire setup with some additional upgrade action. Okay. Now, I'd say we dive into this nasty group of bats over here a little bit while grabbing these gems. We don't want them to get out of control. But the garlic certainly helps with that. Look at that, just eviscerates groups. That's what I'm talking about. You know, at a certain point in your run, if you're not able to melt groups, you're going to have a bad time. That's what I would say about that. Really important. And you have to be the aggressor as well. You know, when it comes to being stuck like we are right now. Now here's an opening. We're going to take advantage of this. Just walk on through. Okay. Go get a Patron. Well, we're at about 10% of Matty's score, you know, at the 10-minute mark. So, you know, that might not be great. I don't recall where he was at this point in his run, but yeah, we're gonna have to rip right through these skeletons. Which, good news, it looks like that's gonna go okay. Yeah, okay. So I think we're gonna head out this way, and then we're gonna start to head back this way so that we can take advantage of everything that was dropped over there. We don't want this praying mantis to get too close. He's trying to, like, come on in on the territory. And the goat is not going to allow that to happen. Yeah, we're just going to sweep right back around here and be the Hoover vacuum cleaner. Yep. Just Hoover it all up. And when he does drop, ooh, we're getting close with some Santa water. I would not mind evolving that. Yeah, this is going okay so far. When he does drop, speaking of chest, I was going to say when he drops the chest, we're going to hope. We're going to, oh boy, let's not die. Let's not die here. We're going to hope that the RNG is with us. Let's get the Santa water going. Man alive. Okay. I think it's time for the magic wand. We're close here. We are close here. Let's go lightning ring. Let's go knife. Okay. Let's grab that chicken on the floor. You love to see it. Let's go knife again. Okay. Yes. Yes. What do we got here? A single. Okay. All right. All right. That's okay, though. All right, we got knife action. Great. Okay. One more. Excellent. Yep. Okay. You know what I'd love to see is a fiver. That's what I want to see right now out of this chest is a fiver. Can we get a fiver? Okay, you know what? Hey, I'll take a triple. I'll take a triple. You know when you're going to get a fiver because the fireworks go off. All right, we were calling for it. Ooh, is that an evolved wand? It is. And 2 rings. Love it. Fires with no delay. Requires empty tome. Hey, great news. We got it. Fires 1 more projectile. Okay, perfect. All right. I feeling pretty okay about what we have happening here. I see some juicy reds hanging out. We're gonna grab those juicy juices. Oh, the game is fighting back here. The game is fighting back here. Oh my goodness, no! Oh, we had a good run going. We had a really good run going. Well, that's good because you know what? That was just ooh, we unlocked the duplicator. I have not had that yet. That was just it was just a warm-up. That was just a warm-up run. So you know, here's the real run. Yeah. Now, you know, I'm told that the duplicator is quite good. I don't think I've had that yet. I've heard Matty call for the duplicator to happen. Boy, we didn't go King Bible last time. Let's try that. Yeah, I'm guessing that it duplicates your projectiles, maybe? That's my guess. So I wouldn't mind that at all. Okay. You know, I think we had some really good stuff happening there. I think the DPS just was not where I needed it to be at that point. You know, we just couldn't handle the damn werewolves. And, you know, that's a bummer. I know Matty loves to see it. He's a big fan of seeing the goat go down. In this game. In all the other games, though, you know, Matty's quite supportive. He's been he's been calling for the death of the mermaid in Spelunky 2 for days. So I appreciate that. Appreciate that support. Man, let's go cross. Let's have a cross run. I think the other thing about that previous run was that we didn't have as many things to knock guys back, you know, and that's pretty important too. So I'll tell you what, Vampire Survivors, it's a game. It's a game about staying away from the guys, but also being aggressive enough to just get in there. You need to get in there. All right, we're gonna go King Bible this time. We're gonna go hot and heavy on some Bible action, just like they do in real life. We're gonna go hot and heavy with it. See, this is why I like the one more projectile. Let's do that. This is why I like the garlic, because it just, these bats, they can't do anything. And then when you combine it with the Bible, oh, you're just unstoppable out there. Early on. A little bit of a lead that way. Like I said earlier, I gotta stop talking strategy. So, Matty has shared with me privately that when he's watching a goat run, he's got his pen and notebook out, and I guess last time around he ended up with a pretty good hand cramp. He was writing so furiously. He told me he had to rewind a bunch of times. Thankfully, it's easy to do that on YouTube. If you're watching on a phone, you just tap the screen, the left side. Just 2 quick taps, that'll do the rewind. Okay, let's do this. We're going to go in the direction of the candelabra door, and we'll expand on that area. Okay, we got that dark Pachon this time. Both of the birds are very good. All right, let's go magic wand. Just level that up. Definitely need to think about progressing the Bible, probably, and the garlic as well. Because right now these guys are getting through. Let's go King Bible. That one really does cut through them. Okay. Oh! Weapons fire more projectiles. Well, okay. All right. I'd be happy to fire more projectiles. Thank you for the offer. Come to think of it, I've had the boy, what do we want to do here? The axe is good. Let's go axe. Why not have something else firing off? Okay. I was saying, come to think of it, I've had the duplicator before, but I've had it because, I've paid for the upgrade in the menu. But like I said at the top, we're doing this vanilla. Well, at least as far as I know we are. Like I said, I haven't had independent verification that, Matty played a clean game. We'll get to that. I've already reached out to my auditors. And Matty doesn't know that the goat has an entire staff dedicated to this project. It's so important that clean games are played. Okay. Oh, that's always nice to see. Okay. We're going to be aggressive against this little praying mantis guy here who thinks he can just take over the screen. It's not in my house, sir. Oh! Okay. All right. What do we have here? Show us copies of what we have. Perfect! Oh, man. They hit all the right areas for me. Just scratching all the itches. All right, fires one more projectile. Base area up by 40%. You love to see it. Base damage up by 20. Good. What else do we got here? Okay. All right. Base damage up by 1. Let's go with the axe. Let's do it. Because, you know, we got the duplicator too. So, you know, you got a bunch of projectiles. Now you got pass-through happening. It all equates to really great stuff, in my opinion. You know what, though? We need to start thinking about some health. Or magnesis. That works, too. Let's go cross. No, in all seriousness, though, you know, we're going to get surrounded. We need to find some of that hot floor chicken. Just need it. Floor chicken, man. You know what it reminds me of? Just skunked meat. I know we've all probably done this before, right? You leave something out. Next thing you know, like a meal goes to hell on you, or some leftovers that you were looking forward to just go to hell on you because you forgot to put a plate in the fridge, or you know, something like that. My story is a lot worse than losing leftovers. My brother-in-law and I, we got together one weekend, and we had a prime brisket that we had bought, and you know, I don't remember the specific price, but let's just say that spent about $100 US on this prime brisket. You know, we got together, you know, had the game on, and let's go with the candelabra door again. So we had the game on, you know, watching the game and preparing the prime brisket to be corned, you know, because we're gonna corn it, and then we're gonna get together and smoke it, and we're gonna make the best pastrami ever, right? That was the plan. So you know, I had a you know, as some do, I had a garage fridge. So we spend all day, you know, getting this beef ready, you know, just putting together a gigantic bucket of, you know, salty, delicious broth for this to sit in. You know, for like, I don't know, it's like 3 or 4 days that you put it in for. You just, you know, you pop it in the fridge, set it and forget it kind of thing, right? So I go to pull in. It's been like a day of it being in there. I go to pull in, coming back from work, and I get out of the car. I'm not noticing that hum. You know, that fridge hum, right? So I get out and I said, well, golly, you know, I'm not hearing that hum. I should be hearing that hum. So I open up the fridge, and the light's off. And I'm going, huh, well, that light should be on because it's plugged in. Well, wouldn't you know, with this delicious, expensive pile of beef that we spent an entire day preparing, the fridge went out. The fridge went out overnight. And it was warm in there, you know? And the pain that I felt in that moment, it was an incredible seething pain. And so I got on the phone, and I went to the text message area. And this was, of course, after walking in and slamming my jacket on the floor like I was, 7 years old. And I'm not 7. A little older than 7. But it was a very childish slamming of the jacket. I got on the text message area, as you do, and I sent my brother-in-law a message, and all it said was, "I fucked us." Right? It said, "I fucked us." And so he rang me up. The phone started ringing, and he goes, "You know what? You don't have to say anything. I already know what happened." He goes, "You know what? That fridge was a real piece of shit that we put this beautiful meat into. And you know what? Because we did that, we fucked ourselves, you know?" So yeah, decisions were made, things happened, and not good things. And we learned that day that probably don't go with a fridge that was 25 years old and inconsistent at best in terms of whether it was going to stay turned on the entire time or not. It was a huge loss. When anybody tells that story now, it brings a little bit of a tear. It hurts a little bit. So count yourself lucky in hearing that story today. You're among a very unique crowd, but I do it for you, the community. I think we got an awesome community here. And so there you go. You learned about me skunking some delicious beef. Well, would have been delicious beef. All right, let's go axe. Just keep spreading the love around a little bit. All right. I got to take this guy out because I want that treasure. We're gonna keep being. Ooh, Oh man, this is tempting, but this hits everything, which I think is super important. All right, so we're at the wolves now. Let's go with this time. And we seem to be pushing the wolves back. I think we're in a good spot overall. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. Okay, empty tome is new. Man. See, this is good. All right, we're gonna go empty tome. Get this shit firing off that much faster. Or I guess frequently, right? Frequency is the key with the tome. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Now that is interesting. Okay, go duplicator. That's wonderful. That is really wonderful. Okay. Wowee. Okay, we don't want to get killed though. Let's not get killed. The horde is starting to get thick here, and this would be a good time to see mistakes happen. Mistakes that, you know, are the tough kind of fix, let's say. Okay, stop with the pushing. Stop with the pushing. Oh my goodness. Oh, it was all starting to come together. All right. Well, we're going to cut this one there. Matty, you're going to have the torch on IMELDA for a little bit here, I think. You put up a good one, buddy. But I'm going to keep trying. I'm definitely going to keep trying. So, you know, we'll continue the conversation. Do me a favor. Stop by the MattyKO channel. Get in the comments. Roast him. Anything you can do, it'll help. You know, I'll continue to include a link to his channel. Look, if he wins this one, you know, then it's even. Because I hold the torch with Antonio. You know, so in a way I feel obligated to, you know, maybe let him have a victory for a moment. But then we'll come in when he least suspects it, and we'll just march all over his house. So let's do what we can. And I will see you next time for more juicy roguelike and roguelite action. Oh, man. Just had lunch. Sorry about that. Excuse me. On the Goat Force Gaming channel. Take care. We'll see you again soon.